Not before time. We are seeing an easing up of the higher level denunciations of the government's bid to protect the rights of the people of the United Kingdom. If the EU were so unwise as to resort to legal action, they would see the withdrawal agreement currently torn to shreds by any court of law which knew its business. The agreement's fatal flaw is that it stems from the knowingly illegal and grossly biased guidelines adopted by the European Council on the 29th of April, 2017. The Council insisted that the guidelines should be the sole basis of negotiation with uses. It is this monstrosity which would engage the immediate attention of a court and receive its forthright condemnation. The preambular paragraphs of the withdrawal agreement make an almost comical, but unavailing, attempt to square the circle of compatibility with the terms of Article 50 of the Lisbon Treaty. In complex negotiations, it is a standard principle, specifically confirmed in this case, that nothing is agreed until everything is agreed. Obviously not everything has yet been agreed in our withdrawal from the EU. The withdrawal agreement is not definitive. I explained all this in detail to Sir Geoffrey Cox, in his capacity as Attorney General, in my letter to him of the 29th of April, 2019. Text attached. Perhaps he would like to tell an interested public what he did about it. It need scarcely be added that none of this would have happened if the EU had adhered to the rules in the first place. They have behaved towards us with shameless illegality and injustice. They have only themselves to blame. But we share in the suffering they have inflicted. Text of the letter from Sir Peter Marshall to Sir Geoffrey Cox. Persistent EU contravention of the terms of Article 50. The following conclusions emerge unassailably from my correspondence with the Presidents of the European Council, the President of the European Commission and the European Union Chief Negotiator, summarized in the Annex. The withdrawal agreement and the political declaration, together with the other texts agreed, are inconsistent with the terms of Article 50 to such an extent that the UK could not ratify them while respecting its EU treaty obligations. B. The inconsistency is overwhelmingly due to the adoption by the European Council, Art 50 of the guidelines of the 29th of April, 2017. These are both deeply flawed in substance, and at open and persistent procedural odds with the terms of Article 50. They are also a direct rebuff to the positive and forward-looking letter from the Prime Minister to the President of the European Council triggering the withdrawal process. If the procedures suggested in the Prime Minister's letter had been followed, the outcome would have been much more fruitful. C. Nothing is agreed until everything is agreed is a standard safety concept employed where complex agreements are of necessity being negotiated piecemeal. This caveat naturally figured in paragraph 5 of the joint report from the negotiators of the European Union and the United Kingdom government of the 8th of December, 2017. But it seems to have vanished without explanation since then. Its absence is crucial. D. As matters now stand, the outcome of the Special European Council, Art 50, on the 10th of April, our partners are waiting for us to ratify a deal which they know full well any respectable democratic legislature would and should reject. Rejection, however, would oblige us near farcically to take part in the forthcoming EU elections. I have set these propositions out in diplomatic terms, but I find it hard to believe that they do not have analogous legal validity, in which case, surely our government and our legislators, instead of attempting to satisfy the egregious criteria of the European Council, Art 50, should demand that our EU partners show the flexibility they are seeking from us, and legitimize matters by bringing them into line with the terms of Article 50. With great respect, annex the following are items, briefly annotated, from the correspondence with the President of the European Council, the President of the European Commission, and the European Commission Chief Negotiator. Item 1. Letter of the 20th of March, 2017, to President Tusk on the occasion of the 60th anniversary of the Treaty of Rome. Item 2. Reply, dated the 6th of April, 2017, from the General Secretariat of the EU Council. Item 3. Letter of the 9th of May, 2017, to President Juncker the elements of a close post-Brexit EU-UK partnership. Item 4. Reply, dated the 30th of October, 2017, from the Task Force. Item 5. Letter of November 13, to M. Barnier, European Commission Chief Negotiator, following up the reply at 4. and detailing strong criticism of EU methods. Item 6. Letter of the 18th of December, 2018, to President Tusk, reviewing with concern the course which events had taken. Item 7. Letter of the 16th of March, 2019, to President Tusk, on the occasion of the 40th anniversary of the death of Jean Monnet. Item 8. Letter of the 17th of April, 2019, to President Tusk, emphasizing the marked asymmetry of the situation.